Hi kids, this is your superpower kid, Neva Lee Recla. And today we have on our show a very, very special guest, JJ Flizanes. She is one of my very good friends. So without further ado, will you help me welcome my very good friend, JJ Flizanes. Hi, JJ.
Hi, Neva. I'm so excited to be on your show.
I am too. I'm super excited to have you. So today we're going to be talking with JJ about superpower self-image. So what are your superpowers?
What are my superpowers? I think my first superpower is that I am a really good problem solver.
Ooh.
I like to solve problems, and I feel like I keep learning. Actually, that's another superpower too, is I love learning. I love learning all kinds of stuff to give me more tools in my toolbox. So when someone has a problem, I can look through my toolbox and pick out the right tools to help them solve the problem.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So I thought since you're a superhero, we should do a superhero pose.
Superhero pose?
Yep.
Okay. I like that. What's yours?
My superhero pose?
Yeah.
So we just come up with something that we think is a power pose and we do it.
Okay. Do we go together or do you go first?
We can do it together.
Okay. I have to back up because mine, you can't see it. Mine's like this.
This is nice. So, do you have any questions for me?
What are your superpowers?
Well, my superpower is something I like to call gecko ability. And it's actually on the Superpower Experts website. It's actually called chameleon ability. But I like saying it's gecko. So basically, it gives me the power to do funny voices and stuff. And another one is I also love to learn. So yeah, since I'm homeschooled, I really like to learn new things.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good.
Thank you. So let me think of a question. So what advice do you have for kids on how they can be inspired to love themselves for who they are?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, how can kids love themselves for who they are?
Yep.
So I think that the most powerful thing you can do for yourself is to make have a good relationship with your soul and your sort of your gut check, right? Like what feels good to you, and understand when something feels good and when something doesn't feel good, and to not necessarily listen to all the voices in your head necessarily, like not to be in here, but to trust your body and to what feels good, and to learn how to be your biggest cheerleader and your own best friend, and to treat yourself as if you were a little baby and you were taking care of a little baby, but you're the baby, and you do what is loving and what is supportive and what is nurturing and understanding for yourself.
Yep, I really like that. That is great advice. Thank you.
Welcome.
So, do you have any more questions for me?
So we know what your superpowers are, and what do you want the world to know about you? How do you want to help the world?
How do I want to help the world? I love that question. I really want to inspire 1 million kids to do business, and that kids know that even if they don't want to do business, that they can and they're capable of anything.
I love it.
Yeah, thank you. So, So we have to take a quick break. So we've been talking with JJ Flizanes about superpower self-image. We'll be right back.
Are you here to change the world? Do you talk about things like vibration, frequency, awakening, and consciousness? Are you pretty sure you have superpowers? The Superpower Net is unlike normal coaching programs and conscious communities. We provide training, intuitive guidance, peer-to-peer learning, intensive one-on-one coaching, and a high vibrational network of people just like you. When you join the net, you get 24/7 access to a collaborative group of people who support you as you master your personal power and unlock your superpowers. If you're ready to use your superpowers to change the world, then join the Superpower Net today. Visit superpowerexperts.com/the-net to learn more.
So we just took a quick break, and we've been talking with JJ Flizanes about superpower self-image. So, JJ, if you could have any superpower, what would it be?
I'd love to fly.
Yeah.
I'd love to be able to fly.
Yep.
I think that would be great.
I actually have quite a few. I would want mind teleportation. So it's like, so I could think of anywhere, any place I wanted to go, and I could go there. And then flight and invincibility.
How invincibility? In terms of you would become like invisible, or you could poof away, or is it that you want to be really strong, or do you want to be immortal? How do you want to be invincible?
Just invisible. So like I could be the like the master at hide and go seek. So things like that. So what are you doing to change the world, and how are you doing it?
That's a good question. So that I asked you, what am I doing to change the world? So I'm wanting to help people love themselves more, and to, instead of going to school to get like a doctorate degree and learning about all kinds of stuff, I want them to get a doctorate degree in themselves, like understanding how they work and how they think and what makes up their body and their heart, and how to be a clean, powerful light in the world and help inspire others. Because I think that we only do our best when we are at our best, and that we can only lead by example. So when people are, healthier and happier and full of love, and can release all the things that weigh them down and hold them back, and not be in victim mentality and feel like everyone's against them, but to understand and to trust, then I think we do better. And so that's what I try to do.
That is for sure. Like some of the things I sometimes have a hard time on is trust. So like, if let's say I'm doing the monkey bars, I'm not very good at doing the monkey bars, so I'm scared that I'm gonna fall, and then I do fall, and that's why I like doing like trust falls and stuff with my friends, because if you go to stop yourself so you don't fall, then that's not trusting your friends to catch you. But that's why I like doing it, because it's like a trust building exercise, but it's also fun. Yeah. So I think we should do super Neva questions. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
It's like a supernova, but better.
Okay.
So we have Mammy.
I remember Mammy.
She's one of, I brought her to the media.
And we tossed her up and down, remember? We played with her in the middle.
Yep, I remember. Yep, so Mammy, I've had her for a very, very long time, so she's one of my favorite stuffed animals. So, first question is, what is your favorite animal?
Oh, cats.
Yeah,
all kinds of cats, every feline, big, little, ferocious, timid, all kinds of felines.
Nice. I'm a dog person, honestly. I get really itchy around cats sometimes. And so I have a little toy schnauzer. She's super adorable. Her name's Callie. And yeah, she's tiny, one of the smallest schnauzers I've ever seen. So yeah. So Amy's gonna listen. So, let me think. What is your favorite color?
Well, it's a cross between what I'm wearing, purple and red.
Ooh, I like that. Mine is actually turquoise. I love turquoise.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a really pretty color. Yeah, it's actually kind of the same color of my hair.
Yeah.
Purple as well.
I do see some purple in there too, yeah.
Yep. Let's think. Ooh. What was your favorite part about the new media?
Meeting you and all the other podcasters.
Yeah, that was really fun. It was fun connecting with everyone.
Yeah, it's I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed meeting people who are doing similar things but in different ways. And I like that we are all, see, sometimes when you go to conferences and people have different kinds of businesses and they use it more like networking, people sometimes try to sell each other on stuff, and it feels a little selly. And what I liked about what we're doing is that everyone's on their separate journey doing their own thing, and then we get to connect together sort of without pressure of everyone understands exactly what everyone's doing because we're all doing the same thing. We're all out there doing a podcast. So I really enjoyed the relationship building that New Media Summit offered.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I really loved the connection in that no one was trying to sell anything to anyone. It was just connect.
Yeah.
And it was sometimes tiring for sure because I forget, were you an icon?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Do you remember when everyone met up with everyone and
yes,
we listened to a bunch of people, see who we'd have on the shows? It was tiring.
It was a lot of people in a little room.
A lot of people in a little room, and sometimes you know what it felt like when the people weren't really cooperating when they rang the bell and said it's time to move on. It felt to me like saying, hey, go to the other person. They're nice. They'll be your friend. Go talk to them. like a playground, like, hey, go make friends with them.
Right.
So I can make friends with this person. Yeah. Yeah, it was really interesting.
Well, it's going to be different this year.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Are you going back?
I am.
I am too. I'm excited.
I know. I'll see you there. I saw you on the website. I'll see you there in April.
Yeah. So, let me think.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
So, one of my favorite parts about New Media Summit was I felt like out of all the people there, you wanted to hang out with me.
Yes.
So why was that?
Well, there's some people that I mostly connect to and I feel a connection. And there's some people that they feel like they're kind of like it's a magnet. Like it feels like if these people aren't very playful, I don't necessarily connect with them because I love to play. That is one of my superpowers. And with people who do play and love it, those are the people I connect to. So that's why I love connecting with you because you're a very playful person, and I wanted to meet you because my mom interviewed you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let me think. One of the questions that's coming up is, Here, who was one of your favorite speakers who spoke at New Media? Because I remember there was a decent amount of people who spoke.
Do you mean people who are interviewing or wanting to be on people's shows? Do you mean the
Yeah.
Okay. My favorite. Well, I don't know about my favorite. There was a couple that I'm going to have on my show. And what I loved about their pitch, they said that they were the happiest couple they knew and that but when they were at year 10 of their marriage, they filed for divorce. So I really loved the story, and I'm looking forward to interviewing them because I think it was a very powerful story for relationships that people have ups and downs, and they worked it out. And I look forward to hearing about their story, and they wrote a book about it. So that was definitely one of the most powerful pitches that I had heard that I really enjoyed. And there were lots of people who were there I loved connecting with you and your mom and your dad, and with Doug Sandler, and with Michael Neely, and with Allison Melody, and meeting new people like Rob, and seeing Josh Trent again. So there's a whole, and meeting and being around with Steve and with Kelly. And so I really appreciated the level of conversation, because I like to talk, and just like, right, all of us podcasters, we're talkers. So it was great to be around other talkers and people with ideas and concepts, and wanted to share that. So who was your favorite?
Who was my favorite? That is a good question. I don't know. I loved meeting everyone there, and like you said, everyone was talkers. Podcasters speak. They love to connect. It was like everyone was like you, but not like they were like me, but they were their own person. So it was cool to see people who had similarities to me and who had differences. So, yeah. I wouldn't say I had a favorite person there necessarily, but I'm definitely excited to go back this year, and I'm excited. I really liked where they had all the icons go up on the stage and do like who's their favorite guest, like who's their ideal guest, who's their least favorite guest. So I'm excited to see if they do that again.
Yeah.
Actually, did you remember what I said I want my superpowers to be?
Today or then?
Today.
You wanted your superpower to be a chameleon.
So I want like my teleportation.
Oh yeah, teleportation. Yes.
Right? Actually, want to hear a funny story that actually is kind of like the superpowers. So I tell this story on a lot of my interviews. So I have my half sister Danica, and when she comes over, we like to play hide and go seek. And so the light in my house, in my bathroom, it's automatic, and she didn't know that you can turn it off. And so it took her about 45 minutes to find me. And it's interesting because they normally laugh when she comes in. And she literally looked in the shower, but didn't see me. I was standing very close to the wall, and it was really interesting. She came close, and then I heard her talking to my parents like, I don't know where your daughter is. I can't find her. It was so funny. Yeah. Do you have any funny childhood stories?
You were in the bathroom and you turned the lights off?
Yeah, I turned off all the lights, and since I had an automatic light, she didn't know that I was actually in there. So it was fun. It was actually hard for me to get in my bathtub, though, because I couldn't really see anything. But yeah.
Well, at least you didn't get hurt. That's good if you were in the dark. Yeah.
That's a very good thing.
Sounds like you won the game. Did you win the game?
I don't know. She has some interesting hiding spots as well. And I have our house, we hid everywhere, and then after the fourth game, we're like, there's nowhere to hide because we've already hid everywhere. And so this room I'm in, it's called the Vortex. We have 2 chairs. In one of them, it's close to the wall. And so it's like a little cove. So that's where I normally hide if I'm trying to scare my babysitters or something if they come out of the bathroom. But I would hide there. But I think she would find me because that's where we always camp. So, yeah.
You scare your babysitters?
Not really.
Oh.
Most people expect it.
Most people expect it, right? You
Yeah.
do it once and then you lose it.
Yep, exactly. So do you have any other questions? Do you have any questions for Lammy?
Hi, Lammy. Are you coming to New Media Summit?
She always comes everywhere.
Okay. Are we gonna toss you again in the outside and do cartwheels again? And are we gonna toss you on the inside again and play with you? Yes, we are. Okay, good. Good.
Yeah. Remember when we were all getting this picture taken outside, and who was directing the picture?
I don't remember. Was it Doug?
Friends.
I think it was Doug. Doug Sandler?
Yeah. He was like, everyone do the sorority girl squat. It was interesting.
Yeah, and I have some pictures of us doing cartwheels and pictures on the beach.
Yeah. I loved that we were close to the beach. That was really awesome.
Yeah, it was really pretty.
Yeah. I loved connecting with everyone. That was really awesome.
So what's next for you, Neva? What else are you doing? You have your podcast, and I know that you did a speaking gig recently. What's next? Do you have anything else besides New Media Summit on your books?
Well, today I am interviewing someone. His name is Peter Gold, so I'm going to interview him. And I'm doing homeschooling today. And I have a chillax day, honestly. I always have chillax days, no matter how many interviews I have, because I love homeschool.
Good.
Yeah. So, do you have any other questions for me or Lammy, or else I think that we should do funny FaceTime.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So we all have to make our funny faces. In three, 2, 1. She can't really make a funny face.
I know. I saw you trying to help her push her nose in a little bit. Yeah, that's kind of funny.
So I forgot to tell you this before the interview, but do you want to join me in the sign-off?
Sure, what do we do?
I'll say, remember kids, we all have superpowers, and then you and I can both say together, we can change the world.
Perfect.
Ready?
Yep.
To put Amy on my shoulder. 3, 2, 1. Remember kids, we all have superpowers.
And you can change the world.
Woo! Thank you, JJ, so much for coming on.
Thanks for having me, Neva. I'll see you soon.
All right. Bye.
Bye.